if there was a war on ground
Yeah,
and people are already on the battlefield,
yeah.
a king somewhere can just write and send an emissary that that war shouldn't take place, and it will save a lot of lives from being lost.
Mm,
Literally. Do you get?
yeah.
Because if, for instance, the violence takes place, they fight, and everyone dies, what the pen would have done would have been way, way cheaper, less cost effective, less people dying, nobody dying, in fact, right? And everyone going home and living happily ever after. So that's where the proverbial saying comes in, that a pen is actually mightier than the sword. So sometimes communication actually passes the message than brutal force.
Mm, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was just
Yeah,
thinking
I
about
think
the,
that's
yeah, go on,
yeah.
speak.
Go on. Go no,
Yeah.
after you. Go on.
All right, yeah. No, I was just thinking about the effect of violence. Sometimes people resort to violence because, the dialogue wasn't working,
It's not working.
Mm,
the pen,
mm.
yeah, the pen didn't work. But
Pen
they
didn't
always,
work.
it didn't work in that instance. But what I found amusing is they always come back to the table, don't they? At some point
They
they'd be like,
do.
Mm.
yeah, they'd be like, yeah, you know what, we've got to come back to this table. But you think, well,
Mhm.
why didn't they start with that? And like you said, Phantom, it would have saved a lot of lives. But sometimes people need to get things off their chest. They need to get things off them, and then when they're exhausted, they think, you know what, why, why are we actually doing this?
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and it's the same. It's the same with humans. Sometimes you ring up your bank or wherever, maybe to complain about something, and they say, well, we're not going to do this or we're not going to do that, and you escalate it, and they end up doing it, and then they say, well, we'll compensate you. Well, why didn't you do that the first time I rang you up? Do you know what I mean? So I think it's human nature to escalate things, and then
Mm.
and then in the midst of the
Yeah.
escalation, try to find a common ground. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with both of what you both said there. I think it also says something about the power of words again. The
Mm,
pen is mightier than the sword. In the longer term, the sword might win the battle, but
mm,
it's going to be the words which win the war. And maybe
mm,
that's what you both kind of said there.
mm.
Our words are very powerful. I won't say weapons, but we have to use them carefully. And the last one in this particular list of sayings which really say something about human experience, universally,
Mm.
which statements which have inspired people, etc. What about this one? Who said this? To infinity and beyond.
Oh, I love that quote. I love
Is
it.
Who
that a
said that?
proverb?
Who
Come
was
again,
it?
please.
No. To infinity and beyond.
Till infinity.
Yeah.
And beyond.
I don't really know who said it, but
Emmy, do you want to go first or I
yeah,
should?
yeah, yeah, I am gonna go first. Yeah, I don't actually know who said that, to infinity and beyond, but it does sound like I don't even think whoever's come up with that actually believed in infinity. I don't, I don't know if they did. which is a
Well,
which
we may never know that, but
we may
who
never
said it?
know. Yeah, which is an irony in itself. So I don't know who said it, but to infinity and beyond,
No,
it's such a
but literally, some people. But literally, some people actually go infinity and beyond, not like necessarily having to live forever or go forever or something. But
yeah.
if you notice, like Guinness Book of World Records, that's the whole point of infinity. Those people push beyond. On a good day, you and I would not bother ourselves to do those strange things like having 1,000,001 piercing on our faces, cooking for 10,000 people, standing for 100 hours, those kind of persons who go to the extreme. I think that those are the kind of persons that they are being referred to. People who go beyond the limit, go to infinity, and they beat the impossibility. Like there are some people whose hair is longer than my duplex. On a good day, my hair immediately it starts passing this place. I'll start trimming it because I'm already tired.
Yeah.
And you see some people. Have you seen the woman with the largest boobs on this earth? Have you seen her? Yes. Those kind of people are the people that you call infinity and beyond. Because the people, they are not normal. They are not conventional. So those kind of people are actually, they beat the limits. Like all these our superstars do. Some of them, like Serena, when she beat this, she did that, until someone else took over. Then these are beautiful gymnasts, girl, Those people actually beat me. I can't skip more than 50 or 20, let alone having to start spawning the whole 9 yards. No, I can't do. Even watching her alone, my head is already spinning. You get? So I can't deal. But I think that word was from a movie. It was from a cartoon. I think it's coming in now. Toy Story or so. Toy Story.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was a colloquial word that was used.
All right. Wow.
No, that's absolutely right. It was Buzz Lightyear in the...
Exactly. I was trying to remember the name.
All of the stuff you both said, I'm sure, is perfectly valid. But it's what he said, to infinity and beyond. And I guess it just says something about determination in all of us, isn't it? To try and achieve the best we can.
Exactly.
I saw a phrase the other day which says the difference between the impossible and the possible lies in a person's determination. And I think that's very, very true. Very true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now look, we've not got too much time left. So I must get on to my the thing I put on the WhatsApp about Dennis Bradley. Now, this is actually to do with, sometimes we hear something in a song that is not actually what the lyrics are, that are not the words are. Maybe it sounds like the singer.